can incorporate certain changes in your lifestyle that can prevent cervical cancer. This HPV virus is transmitted through sexual contact, either through normal vaginal intercourse or anal intercourse or even oral intercourse. So that is the reason in men, even this HPV can cause cancers. The fact is that in men, there is no way to check, there is no test as of now that we can check if a man has a HPV virus.
So what causes cervical cancer? Are there any, for example, if we think of lung cancer, one of the possible causes could be smoking or something along those lines. Is there a cause for cervical cancer?
Yeah, so there are many high-risk factors which, promote cervical cancer. And, the best part is that all these factors can be changed. You can incorporate certain changes in your lifestyle that can prevent cervical cancer. So firstly, the most important factor is HPV virus, that is human papilloma virus. So lately, everyone's been talking about this virus and about cervical cancer. So this HPV virus is very prevalent nowadays. And it is, there are 150 kinds of these viruses. But the high-risk viruses are the ones which cause cervical cancer. Now, there are certain low-risk viruses which can lead to genital warts, so which is obviously seen in a lot of sexually active young adults. And what we notice is that HPV high-risk virus is also very common nowadays in the young adults. The fact is that in men, there is no way to check, there is no test as of now that we can check if a man has a HPV virus. But for women, there are tests and routine screening tests that we do to detect this virus. Now, this HPV virus, it causes certain changes in the lining of your organs, especially like the cervix, the oral cavity, the anal canal. And that is how these changed cells, they lead to cancer. They start multiplying abnormally and it leads to cancer.
So this HPV virus, is it, the way most of us know it, it's an STD. Is it just an STD or does it go beyond that?
So mostly this HPV virus is transmitted through sexual contact, either through normal vaginal intercourse or anal intercourse or even oral intercourse. So that is the reason in men, even this HPV can cause cancers. So in men, it leads to anal cancers, oral cancers, and penile cancers. And in women, it will lead to cervical cancers, oral cancers, and anal cancers.
You said there are 150 kinds of the HPV virus itself. Can all of them affect everybody, or there are certain viruses that women are more susceptible to, certain viruses that men are more susceptible to? How does that work?
In men, we cannot detect which viruses they are catching. But generally, if a man is symptomatic, they have genital warts, then those are generally low-risk viruses. They may not lead to malignancies. And in women, definitely there are the main HPV virus 16 and 18. That is the one that causes cervical cancer. So when we do a pap smear and an HPV DNA test, that is what we are looking for. We are looking for the high-risk viruses. And in case you have these viruses, you must know that there is no cure, but it is like a virus. So it will go away from your body in about 6 months to 1 year. But there are certain factors like, chronic smoking or you having chlamydia infection, or if the immunity of the body is low, then this is the time when these viruses, they last in your body longer, which may lead to cervical cancers.